You guys already know. It's episode 59. You're tuning in to the Best of Rivals podcast. I'm Jordan J. Will, and I got my boy D. Bev. I think he's in the building. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna let him tell y'all though.
I'm depressed. I just gotta say it. I'm depressed. I'm depressed. I'm seeing a therapist. I'm panicking right now. It is not good. I get it. You guys have won every season. Don't be privileged. What can I say, Jay?
I
Uh,
told you so.
ever I mean, Jay. Ever since the World Cup, we've been playing like this. I As much as I'm like, yo, we've been playing terrible. I'm like, yo, it's Tottenham. And the reality is, it was Tottenham. Tottenham were terrible, as usual. We were the better team, as usual.
Bro,
And we
you
still lose.
you guys are the Duke Blue Devils of the Premier League. I don't care how bad Duke is. I don't care how what Duke is going through. People they wake up for that game. They wake
Yeah.
up. It doesn't matter the competition, the level, whatever it is. That team steps up. We saw it with Liverpool first. We've seen it with Tottenham now. You guys
Kinda.
can't no. I'm telling you, bro. You guys don't have
We
the
saw it with
luxury.
you guys. We saw it with you guys.
Listen,
You guys
you don't
you
have the
guys came in and
luxury.
killed us.
You don't have the luxury of going into these games not on your top
Yes.
form. You
100%.
you really don't because teams play a little harder for City. It's just simple, man. Um, Everyone's thinking you're playing Tottenham. This shouldn't be a hard game. Should be an easy 3 points. We're right behind Arsenal now. They dropped points today as well, or your game before that, their day before that. Yeah, we're good, but Tottenham had other things in plan. Harry Kane wanted to make his
Stop
name
it.
known.
Stop gassing.
He
Stop
no no no
gassing.
no
This is
no no no
ridiculous.
no no. He heard all of the chatter, over the off
Did you see the
season.
goal? I'm
Listen,
not allowing this,
listen,
Jay.
listen,
I'm not
listen,
allowed. I'll
listen,
stop this
listen,
podcast.
listen. He heard it. They said that Holland's better than me. He's a better fit for City than me. Harry Kane heard all that, bro. And you know what he said? I'm gonna score a goal. I'm gonna diminish your chances of getting the title. That's what Harry Kane said. That's what he did. So
Okay. Can we be
I'm just
serious now?
I'm giving you facts. I'm just giving you facts.
You know you're not. You know you're not. This is complete troll. This is complete troll. Listen, once again, uh, we just give them a goal. In the first game that we played him, we gave him 2 goals. This game, we gave him a goal.
Yeah,
Rodri,
Rodri was
I
tired. He
I
was
said
tired. Oh
I
my
said I
god.
said it I said on the play ratings, which
Mm, mm, mm.
drop in about 10 minutes. I
And
said, "What's up?"
no, yeah, like he was tired, right? And the first thing I see, I kind of hate this. I really do. And I am a Man United fan, but I hate when like clearly a person isn't doing what he's supposed to be doing, and then your immediate reaction is to be like, "Don't you dare compare him to Casemiro again." And I get it. Casemiro's been balling, right?
Yeah,
But this, like, I can pinpoint moments when Casemiro was playing for us and he was terrible. Turnover over in the ball. You know what I mean? So it's like, calm
it.
down. Like Rodri's just tired, bro. He has no support over there. He's doing everything.
I
And he wasn't a good player today at all.
he was the worst player in the
He's
pitch
poor.
today. But I mean, yeah, I mean, Jay, you're 100% right. I think what you're kind of saying about this whole, the reactions about in this football community are ridiculous, bro. It like
Yes, bro.
it's so what have you done for me? Not lately. It's what have you done for me today, right now.
This
It's
second.
ridiculous,
It's
bro.
crazy. It's crazy, man.
Bro, you got people talking about like Holland's, Holland this, Holland. Like, bro, relax.
Carringer, bro, he came out and said that Holland isn't the right team for him. This isn't the right fit.
And
And
his whole point was like he's not playing like he's not being showcased. Like
right.
all of his talents are being showcased. And my thing is like, bro, the way we're playing right now is not our best form. Like for some reason, I think with non-Man City fans, I think they watch the games and they think that we want to slow the ball down. Like we're like Pep's like thinking, okay, instead of a fast break, we're gonna do a slow break. Like, no, we want to play fast as well. We just don't because our players either don't have the legs or they don't have the confidence. But bro, we would love, and we did this at the start of the season. We would Holland's making the runs. We want to play fast, but when you're playing Grealish, who holds onto the ball for 10 minutes, when you're playing Bernardo Silva, who takes 1,000 touches before he passes, when you're playing Mahrez, who very similar takes all these touches, bro, these guys are not this isn't a Foden, this isn't a Kevin De Bruyne where these guys are going fast and they're making quick decisions. We're not playing like sure we're not playing to his strengths, but that's not like something that's happened this all season. It's just not happened since the end of the World Cup. So there's some massive like misconceptions around our team, bro. We're
It's
playing terrible.
it's it's crazy. Like it to me, it's just ridiculous because no one's capitalizing.
Yeah,
Everyone's talking about City struggling, right? Everyone's talking about City struggling. Arsenal's gaining space, more room, more breathing room. No one's capitalizing. They drop points as well.
yeah,
Let's take that into account. So if City wins the next two games against Arsenal, won't you guys be on par on points? Won't you be ahead of them?
yeah. We would still, yeah, we'd be feeling good,
Yes.
right? If that happened,
You see what I'm
but
saying? So like it's at the end of the day, it still goes through City. You know, we are feeling pretty good right now. You guys lost,
yeah,
Arsenal lost. We're right there. Are we gonna win the league? That's not my goal, but I do want to make some noise.
it's
I'm very
close.
happy where we're at, bro.
It's
Real talk.
close. It's funny, and sure we're talking about other people being reactionary, but I think we have been a little bit in the last few weeks, right? In terms of like one week we just feel like Arsenal's going to win the league. The next week we're like, could City do it? The next week it's like, oh, is Manchester United like part of the title race?
Well, see,
There's a
and
lo-
that's the
there's a
thing
lot
with
going on.
Arsenal though. They're ahead of the curve right now, and I think they know it. We all know it. We gave them credit for this season. They've been balling, but see, these
Yeah,
are moments we got to capitalize. This is what makes a championship team.
yeah,
I've seen a lot of their fans saying, "Oh, bro, the goal isn't to get a title, it's to get to the Champions League."
yeah, yeah,
Hell no. At this point, you guys were claiming the title was yours. You run with it now. Don't back out and just say we want a Champions League berth. Get
yeah,
that
yeah,
title. I hate that mentality. So that's why I was kind of hesitant with Arsenal. Like they are the best team on paper this season. They've been doing it right. But that game they just had, bro, that's a very like it's a huge game.
We
Like
talked
let's
about it too. Like we said, yo, Sean Dyche. If there's any manager that's going to come in and make that game difficult, it's Sean Dyche, bro. And wow, that's the best I've seen. I've watched a lot of Everton this season, unfortunately, and let me tell you, that is one of the best Everton performances I've seen in like the last 3 years, bro. It was beautiful. But at the same time, I do get your point of, yeah, teams aren't capitalizing. I think Man U's probably the only team. But you know what's so weird? I think the sort of projections on what's going to happen at the end of the season are
yeah.
based on form, right? So the reason why I think people still think City can win the league is because we're literally playing terrible at the moment. Arsenal playing essentially the best that they can play. Man United is pretty much playing the best that they can play. And Newcastle, I guess if you want to include them as well, they're essentially playing as well as we thought they could. We're the only team in that top four who is playing bad. So it's like, bro, if we just
Yeah, bro, and that's
a
what
couple
scares me. That's
tweaks,
that's what I'm saying essentially. Like I get that quote unquote we are in a race now. It's close. Arsenal, City, United, right? But just like you said, it's so close and City is still like they're so bad compared to where they should be. So
yes,
once they tap into that level, which I'm saying I know it's gonna happen. Pep's been saying it to the media. He's
yeah,
mad that people, wanted to get what was it? Some years ago, a lot of managers they wanted I think City disciplined for something. I forgot what it
oh yeah,
was.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's financial fair play. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly right. He talked about it a couple days ago, bro. Pep is he's fed up, and he's not
Pep,
showing it. He's not showing his full hand. He's not
Pep's,
showing his full hand right now.
yeah.
Um, he's tinkering with things. We are seeing that some of his, pieces that he had, Jao Cancelo, going away. That's hurting him now. That is hurting him. It is. It
I
is
don't,
because
I don't think so.
you guys
I
are
don't
lacking.
think.
You guys are lacking creativity, right?
Yes.
KDB wasn't playing. Who did that? Jao Cancelo. Who's not doing that? Rico
Well,
Lewis. Cole Palmer. They not doing that, bro. They not doing that.
Rico has been doing it though.
Like Jao or KDB is what I'm saying. You know what I mean, bro.
No, I listen. I know what you mean. Again, we lost a massive part of our creativity, but you're acting like there aren't negatives that come with a guy like Cancelo playing every week.
Oh,
There's
he's terrible
massive.
defending. Yeah, he's
It's not even that. It's just like lackadaisical, lacks focus. Lacks accountability. It lacks discipline. Like there's
yeah.
a bunch of
But
negatives.
but
But
but right. But then he would be essential for games like this when you needed a someone to wake up that squad, right? What do? You put in Jao Cancelo. That's why he was there. For moments like that.
yeah, listen.
Moments player.
I listen. I agree with that, and that does sound nice. But bro, it's the way we are playing. It's the way we are transitioning from defending to attack.
Yeah.
That's all. I don't care who plays, bro. That's the problem. We are literally playing like we have 20-pound weights on each leg. It's so slow. There's no urgency. There's no interest in getting Holland the ball in the positions that we want. Bro, can we hit a long ball? Listen,
Yo,
I get it. I get it. I was thinking about this just before we get on. One of the things about Bruno that we have to admire is that he's going to make that
oh, he gonna
wonder
throw it.
pass. He's
He
going to
gonna
make that
throw
wonder
it.
pass 20 times.
Yeah, he
And
gonna
guess
throw it.
what? Guess what? One of them is going to work. We don't we don't try the wonder pass. We don't try.
Well, that's because Pep has everyone conditioned to think if you step outside of these lines and you're alone, I mean, except KDB, you're gonna be in trouble. You don't have
I
the green light. You can't do that. That's my system.
to some degree I do agree with that. However, there's no way in my mind I'm thinking Pep's like talking to the team like, "Hey guys, let's make sure we don't do
Yeah,
any fast breaks." Like that's stupid.
I
Of course he wants that.
I do find it hilarious though, quite funny that the probably worst we've seen City in a couple years, a few years at this level, playing as a whole.
Yeah.
To me, at least, I don't watch all their games. You do. I think their best player has been Jack Grealish. And I find it hilarious because when they were playing at their best level, who was not their best player?
Jack Grealish.
So
Yeah.
it's like as a team suffering, he's finding his way. He's out there, he's competing, bro. He's getting fouled. He's drawing
He's
penalties.
getting fouled. Yeah, yeah. That's what he does. Yeah, he gets fouled. Yeah,
I mean, it's Jack, bro. Like he's decent on the ball, decent dribbling. Not
yeah.
phenomenal, but you respect him. You respect him on the pitch, and he's been applying pressure. I think he's been standing out a little bit, but it's unfortunate that the team's not winning. Because then it's like, what does it mean? Do you take
Jay,
any weight with this?
Jay, he's when you set the expectations in the dirt and you play a little bit above the dirt, it doesn't mean that you're now
Yo,
an 8 out
Jack,
of 10
Jack, Jack.
player.
I tried to use some shouts, bro. He's not having it.
Look,
He
I'm
said
not
no.
having it, bro.
He
I'm not
said,
having
bro,
it.
the expectation is the dirt. That
Dude,
is just
I've seen a couple player ratings since the game, and people were saying he was the best player on the pitch.
bro. I'm
What?
telling you, Jack was doing his little thing out there,
But
man.
what is it? What is doing his thing? His
It's
it's
affecting the game. Obviously, not like
Jay.
he.
What are we talking about
Listen,
though?
listen, listen, listen. It's the Mason Mount effect. There we go. I found it. What does Mason Mount do? He runs around, gets in your face a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Might do something here and there, and then the team kind of responds. But you guys haven't been doing that. That's what Jack Grealish is doing, bro. He's playing quality football.
How many
Nothing
success?
more, nothing
How many
less.
successful crosses did he do? Did he have today?
None.
How? What about the last game? What about the game before? His end product is horrendous. It's Jay. It's horrendous. We can't talk about. Listen, every single game he comes in and he draws fouls.
so
It's great.
so
He does that's his specialty. But
is it fair to say that he's more of a flop than Jaden Sancho?
I mean, the price tag's bigger, so sure. Listen, I would take Sancho all day long over Grealish just
He
because Grealish is he's proven to me that he needs to be the best player on the team, like or else he's not
oh,
going to
okay,
work.
okay.
Go back to Villa,
Yeah,
go to West Ham, go to Fulham, go to a team where you can be the best player and the focal point on the pitch. That's what he's proven to me. He's proven he can't be the third, fifth, sixth best player on the team. He can't.
bro. That bunch of just I would say your English golden boys, they're all overhyped, bro. And
No,
I've
don't do this.
noticed.
Don't
No,
do
no,
this.
listen. I've noticed with them, Harry Maguire.
Oh yeah. Outside of our team, yeah. Okay,
You see, no, no, yeah, no, no, not City. I'm talking about like the English national team. But like, yeah,
okay. Yeah.
Harry Maguire. Good at Leicester City, whole city. But then, like when you go to United, you can't really do your thing.
Yeah.
Jack Grealish, can't really do his thing at City.
Yeah.
I think Declan Rice is going to be another case.
He
He's
will be.
phenomenal at West Ham, but then once he leaves and goes to Chelsea or Arsenal, he won't be the Declan Rice that we think he is.
He's going to look a lot different.
It's the price tag, bro. And I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
What's
I,
up?
I was gonna say Jude Bellingham too, but I ain't gonna do it.
He's different. He's
He's
different.
different. He's different. He's different. I do think he's a little overhyped. I do. Slightly, slightly. Right?
You know how I feel about him, Jay. He's
I know
never
that's your
overhyped.
boy. That's your
He's
boy.
never overhyped.
So you telling me that is Marcus Rashford overhyped?
Of course. He scored.
So
Of
that's what I'm
course.
getting to. Like Jude is good, but it's the English tax. It's the English bias. Like they throw a little bit more to it. Is he
Yeah.
that much better than Jamal Musiala? No.
Stop doing this, bro. Stop doing this.
I gotta
Listen,
do it because he had an amazing goal.
Jay.
Amazing goal. I
Okay,
know
okay,
y'all saw it.
okay.
Please go look it up.
Let's just wait 2 weeks until the Champions League, and then we'll start talking about these players who,
Oh yes, I
outside the
can't
Prem.
wait.
I can't wait. I can't wait as well. That's when we get. That's when we see the, what they're made of. You know what I
Bro,
mean?
I love this. Like we're seeing these debates again. Growing up, it was Ronaldo and Messi. Obviously, they're on their
Yeah,
way
yeah,
out, so we got the young boys coming up, and I think this is a major one because he's battling with Gavi and Pedri.
yeah.
And Jude. These are all youngsters who people are saying are the best in the world. I think I got Jamal. I think he does everything. He can score. He can assist. I think 13, 14 goals right now in the Bundesliga.
Oh,
The
really?
most for Bayern. Yes, bro. 10
That's
assists. Like
good.
the dude's been doing his thing, man. Like he just does everything on the
We're
field.
sleeping, Jay. We're sleeping.
What I'm saying is I'm pitching. Come to United. I need you.
Yeah. I knew there was some sort of agenda. That makes sense.
Hey, speaking of us, we won. Everyone else took some
Yeah,
L's. They drew. We won. 2-1. Major, major thing though. No Casemiro for the next 3 games. I'm fine
yeah.
with that.
Premier
Uh,
League games, and I also believe that carries over to FA Cup, but I don't think it matters.
it doesn't matter because he's seeing Barcelona and Newcastle. The 2 games we need him for.
Yeah,
He will be for the final in Wembley, against Newcastle,
yeah.
and then Barcelona. That's gonna be the one. Like we need him. He's played this team time and time again,
1,000 times. Yeah, yeah.
1,000 times. He's used to the Spanish game, the pace. I don't like. If we put Scott McTominay in that field, bro, I'm gonna have to
It's
eat my
over.
words. Like
Yeah,
I was
it's
talking
over.
crazy on TikTok and Instagram. It's gonna be over with. It's gonna be like 3-0, 4-0.
Yeah.
That's how badly we need Casemiro for Barcelona. So the whole, red card, him getting
I mean,
ejected.
let's talk about that, Jay. I mean, that red card. Quick thoughts.
Bro, like you watch the replay over and over again, and it clearly looks like he's trying to diffuse the situation. And then he's like, "Oh, my bad." Like he even
Yeah.
says it. You see him reach back like, "I'm not trying to fight you."
Yep.
What are we doing here? Are we trying
I'll,
to
t-
make it a game? Trying to make it
I'll,
a game?
I'll tell you exactly what's happening, Jay. The people that are doing the VAR and that are alerting the refs, they're saying, "Hey, look at something you may have missed." The ref then has to trust VAR because this, they're their
Right?
colleagues at the end of the day. They have
Yeah,
to trust VAR, go to the monitor, and guess what? He's not getting the full context. All he saw was a slow mo of Casemiro putting his hands on Hughes's neck.
that's
A
true. That
slow
is
mo.
true. That's true.
Here's the easiest way to solve this issue.
Yeah.
Show a clip to the referee
Yeah.
at regular speed,
Yes.
and then show one at slow mo if you
Yeah.
need. That will solve the problem because in slow mo, I could have my fist on your cheek like this, and it could look like the worst thing in the world. But in reality, it could be like this. It could be as slow as this. That's the issue with VAR and the whole slowing
Well,
down. I think the red card is an absolute disgrace,
this
and
is
it's
why. Yeah. No. This is why no one is wrong when they think that there are conspiracies in football. Because when you leave a call like that to a person, and you don't know where his beliefs lie, who he's
you
lying
don't
to,
you don't
you
know who
don't
he
know.
is.
You
You don't
don't
know
know.
where he's at. You don't know who's speaking next. You have no
You
idea.
don't know. So, like, come on, man. That like, I think there needs to be with VAR. Like, we're clearly saying it's a problem. And if this game, say this was like he's missing the final for something,
That'd have been
I'm
massive.
pissed. I'm pissed. But it's like we can't even put in a bid for it to get reviewed because if it does get reviewed, right? I believe, and then they say that they were correct, they can up the ban to 4 games instead, one more game. That means he's missing the final. So it's like
See,
there's no point of doing it, but it's just like
yeah,
damn, like be accountable. And this is not only in the Prem, this is in the NBA as well, like other leagues. Be accountable with these refs. They're making
the,
terrible decisions and they're having support, quote unquote. And what is it doing? Nothing. We're back at square one.
yeah, like the whole point of VAR is to help the refs, right? So like, and it's to help the refs make the right call. So if you're looking at VAR and then you're making the wrong call, that's probably the worst possible scenario. listen, I'm not a Man United fan. I'm not. But Casemiro, I think he's a great player. I enjoy watching him. He's sticking up for his teammate. He all he's doing is trying to manage the situation, and he gets penalized over anybody else. It's yeah, that I mean, when I saw that, I'm like, what? Like that's just it's disgusting because what that does is, let's say you guys go to Leeds for the next two games, and
Yeah,
you guys lose.
yeah.
Automatic, yo, what if we had Casemiro, we would have won.
That's gonna be the thing. I know what's gonna be. So I don't want to hear that. Like that shouldn't be an excuse because we got Marcel Sabitzer for a reason like this.
But still, I mean, at the end of the day, Jay, you got him with like 5 hours left in the window.
That's true.
So
But did
so
you
we're-
did you see him a little bit in that game, bro? He came on
th-
right away, and you saw exactly what he can do. It
I
was
didn't know.
crazy.
I didn't notice him too much. I think the game was a little bit. I think it was kind of dead at that point. It felt like Crystal Palace would have been there all night and they wouldn't have scored another goal. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like even with 10 men, that was a Crystal Palace game where I'm like, yeah, they have no chance. And you know, it was sure was it 2-1, but it wasn't.
I just hate CP. I hate playing them. I hate talking
Yeah,
about them. They need to get relegated. I'm tired of them being just always up. They know how to way to survive. Like CP
yeah.
is just ah,
It's
it's boring, bro.
it's a team that like tweak a couple things and that team could be easy top 10 going forward. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's
You know who won't be an easy top 10 going forward?
Liverpool. I mean, Jay, that's the easiest answer in the book. You know what I mean? I
What
mean,
the hell?
you know, listen,
Wolves. Oh my
I'm tired
god.
of talking about it, Jay. I'm tired of talking about it.
This is on
It's
purpose. It's on purpose. Klopp is this is tactical now.
no,
He's
it's
he
not.
it is, bro.
He's trying as hard as he can. Did
He's
you see
going
how many chances Nunes had? Dude, Nunes is terrible.
I've thought about it, bro. I was like, damn. I was like, why is Liverpool struggling so much? Like they're bad, right? We know they're bad,
Yeah,
but I'm like, they ain't that bad. And I was thinking, damn, they play Madrid. I think his whole thing is he wants to go into this game with the expectations of it's a walkover, kind of
yeah,
how it was with you. I mean, you guys and them, City and Liverpool. Don't worry about Liverpool; they're gonna get smacked. And then what happens? They
yeah.
shot like this. This is Klopp, bro. I don't think they're this poor
Jay,
because that
are
game
you
today or
are you
whenever
telling
the
me he's wait? Are you
oh
telling
my
me Klopp's
god,
throwing the whole season
he's throwing the whole season,
just to
bro.
beat Real Madrid?
He's that diabolical, bro. He's different, bro. Klopp he's a different man. He's 3-0, man. Like I can't. What am I talking about here? To Wolves,
I mean,
you can't get a goal on Wolves, bro. Like
now to be fair, Wolves did make one of the best January transfer window signings in Dawson, their defender. They got him
okay,
from West Ham,
yeah.
and the reason it's the best is not because Dawson's some incredible player, who by the way scored on his debut. Their other defender, Nathan Collins, is literally 20 times worse than Maguire. That's the only reason that they didn't let that. That literally might be the best and most
Uh,
underrated transfer in
uh,
history, bro.
bro,
So
did you see what Nunes said too? He said, who was it? I think he
what
was
do you say?
like,
I'm sorry.
no, no, bro. He basically was comparing himself, I think, to Luis Suarez, and was like, Suarez struggled his first year, and then he
I mean,
started he started
that,
waking up a
that's
little bit
true, but
after.
that's
I
true.
was
But
like,
you just put so much more pressure on yourself. Like, okay, next season you have to be good.
hey, first it was Holland. He's like, no, I want Suarez.
Listen, man. Listen,
I feel sorry for those boys, man.
I actually like the way Nunes plays. Generally speaking, I think he has a lot of tools. His speed. I think he's a left winger. I think he's a left winger. I think
Okay,
he's got
okay,
some talent, bro.
okay, okay.
But my goodness, his composure is literally zero. It's literally zero.
Yeah,
The guy should have the same amount of goals as Holland.
bro. I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm gonna say they
Cody
they
Gakpo sucks. Is that what you're about to say? We never wanted him anyway.
I think they have a solid chance of maybe upsetting Madrid. And I only say that because have you been
Jay.
watching La Liga recently? Been taking a little note.
Do you know who I am, Jay? I'm not watching La Liga. What?
All I'm saying is they fumbled the bag right now. Barcelona, Xavi, he's looking like he's about to see another season. Overrated, still in my opinion. But
Yeah.
they're about to get the title. I think. I'm thinking it's about to happen. Madrid lost today. I'm pretty sure, or yesterday, one of them. Um, they're struggling. They are struggling. Now, again, we know they wake up for the Champions League. They are Mr. Champions League, whatever you want to call it. But this is Liverpool too, a team that knows them very well. Klopp knows them. They have, past beef. I'm telling you, bro, this might be Darwin Nunez wake up story. He might get a hat trick. Darwin a hat trick against Madrid.
For once in my life, I'm actually speechless, Jay. If Darwin Nunez gets a hat trick in one of those games, we're getting him on the podcast.
Bro,
I'm
hey,
gonna
flying him
DM
out.
him every single day.
Flying him out, bro. I hope it
Yeah.
happens. I'm kind of hoping that, bro. Like that would be crazy.
Now, listen, it would be good. It'd be good for me, right? I mean, I don't want to see Madrid again. That's nightmares. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
yes. Let's talk about that because I know it's kind of tough in the Prem talking about what happened with you guys today.
It's
I get it.
depressing.
I get it. Right.
This whole podcast is depressing right now, Jay.
But the Champions League. Do you want to see Madrid? Do you want to see Liverpool knock them out, or do you want to see Liverpool? Like, how are you feeling?
I mean, let's get past Leipzig first, Jay. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
like we're talking about. Listen, obviously, I want to see Liverpool over Madrid in terms of our chances to win. However, 100%, I want to see Real Madrid uh, to get that revenge. 100%. I mean, again, like we that moment actually might stick with me forever, bro. Because
mm,
when that first game, I think we won what 5-3. I
yeah,
think the first leg.
yeah, something like that.
It should
Five
have been
three,
like
five
five.
two.
It should have been like 5-1. And then it's over, right? So it's like the second leg, sure, that scarred me forever. But that first leg scarred me, bro. Because I remember when we gave away a couple goals, a couple cheap goals. I'm like, oh
I think
no.
Benzema had a PK, and I was like, that's gonna haunt him.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
that's gonna
yeah,
come back to haunt him, bro. And I think he went next game.
yeah.
Fucking, what
Crazy.
happens?
So it's that. Listen, if we can beat Madrid in a two leg tie, that might restore like 2 hours of sleep per night for me. You know what I mean? Because right now, even now, bro, I'm having flashbacks a little bit. So
Yeah. No,
um,
I mean, I respect it. You want a piece of redemption. You want to go back
we need
against
it.
that squad that put you out. So,
We need it, or else it's gonna be weird, right? I mean, to be honest, if there are still a lot of good teams, bro. I mean,
oh,
but
it's
but
it's, it's wide open right now,
but,
bro.
but Bayern, listen, Bayern's playing PSG. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
You know, still AC Milan. They've been playing decent. It's Napoli. They've been playing phenomenal. There's so many big teams in here. Obviously, Chelsea's. They built the squad regardless of their embarrassing performance against Fulham.
you mentioned Napoli. I,
Yeah,
I I got to speak on Victor a little bit. I've been getting a lot of slack from my take saying he's overrated. He is. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna
J
double
J
down. I
J,
know
J
he's
some
balling in Serie
J,
A. He's doing his thing, right? He is overrated, and I say this only because I just think when it comes to and what I want in a striker or a forward, right? I personally like players that can hold the ball, you know, good with the passing, good on their feet, not solely just a striker that can score goals. That's if you want that, perfect, you can take it. But I like the Kareem Benzema's that can do a little bit more.
mm,
You know,
okay,
Oliver
that's fair.
Giroud's. I like those type of players. So I'm not saying that as disrespect to him. He is probably the best goal scoring threat, like in Serie A. I'll give him that, right? But that's not all that what comes with being a striker at all. So I'm a still stand down on that. I don't want him at United. I wish the best
Okay,
for him, but
you
I don't want
okay.
him.
This whole I don't want him is crazy. If you
I
got him, you
don't.
would be happy.
What? I just told you. He is
If you
not,
got it,
bro. No, I would
J
not.
J, you wouldn't be happy.
I'd be fucking pissed.
No, okay, stop. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. What are you talking about, Jay?
No, no, no. Listen, if we got him right, if we got him, it would probably be for what, like 130, 100.
It would be a crazy price. Yeah,
Crazy price, right? That's what I'm saying, bro.
that's a
He's
good
not
point.
worth it. I don't want. There's other pieces out here that we can get way
Mu-
cheaper than that.
Musiala.
Nah,
Musiala.
hey, not that striker. But like, yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like the price tag. We've done it before. I don't want to do it again just because that's the hottest thing out. Nah, we moving different, bro. This is Man United. We don't got to do things like that. I'm good, bro.
I mean, that's fair. Is it quick question though? Is there a world where we see Rashford just playing the number 9, and maybe you guys go for another winger? Is that potential?
Marcus is in a very weird little time of his life right now because by the numbers, he's the hottest thing in Nebraska, right? We get it. But I'm not convinced one bit. um, there's still something missing there with him. I
Yeah,
don't know what it is, but there's something missing, bro. Maybe the decision making. I don't feel too positive with him when he has the ball. Goal scoring, he has it. This is what I'm getting at though. Goal scoring, you can have it, but having everything that encompasses being a number nine, there's a little bit more to it, bro.
yeah,
Ronaldo, he did a little bit more. You know, it's just I don't know, man. I don't think Rashford's the nah. He's not the long term option. No,
yeah. Rashford's not the finished article. You know what I mean?
nah.
Um, there's so many negatives to his game. Like even when he scores, he's still like it doesn't mean he had a great game. You know?
You see
But
exactly,
so
exactly.
I see that. I think a lot of people see that. There's a lot of limitations to his game, but you know, I mean, you have to think about how hyped he is right now, bro. I mean,
Oh, it's amazing, bro. Like he is. It's like a goal every game. You know it's gonna come. Rashford's
and
getting
you got to
his.
respect that because that's that's ultimately why you play players like that. You know.
Did Holland do this to start the season? How many games did he have when he scored a goal? I forgot.
Oh, he was scoring a goal every single game. I don't know how long. I don't know for how long though.
Okay.
I'd have to do some research on
Yeah,
that.
we gotta look that one up because I do want to compare the two to see if they been
But
around the same.
I mean Holland. I think he scored like 2 hat tricks in a row or something crazy like that. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. But it's all different. But yeah,
Yeah,
man. Overall, this weekend just it started out great, bro. I was again Everton scoring that goal. I was so happy. Um, Newcastle getting a draw. You guys almost got a draw. That'd have made my day, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, bro, it's just another disappointing weekend.
yeah,
The Premier League's so tough, bro. It's so unpredictable. This is why when you look at, for example, the La Liga, the reason why I'm not that interested is because like I could manage Real Madrid and we get top four. You know what I mean? Like there's only so much competition in that league. Bundesliga, same thing. I could manage Bayern Munich and get top three, top four, easy, easy. You know what I mean? I just say, hey guys, go play, and we we win the game. You know, PSG,
you're a nut.
PSG, same thing. Like I don't know, but in the Prem,
Any
you got to be
given
you got to
Saturday
be
or
on it.
Sunday,
You got to be on it every single bro. Think about how much that Fulham team costs, and then think about how much that Chelsea team cost.
bro. We didn't even talk about it.
We don't need to talk about it. It's
One,
the
yeah,
same
two
mold.
seconds, but they suck. No goals against Fulham, bro.
Okay,
Like,
so
why'd you get Enzo? What was your purpose? What was he there to do? Why'd you
bro,
spend all that money?
no, listen, we can't. Of course, listen, I agree with that sentiment, but we can't judge
It's
this.
Fulham.
We can't
It's
judge the signings
Fulham.
yet. No. Here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. We can't judge the signings yet. Here's what we can judge. For the last couple of
Uh,
weeks, I've been saying, listen, you have to stick with Graham Potter. You have to stick. I'll be honest, bro. That results with those players. I do see a situation where Graham Potter does get fired before the end of the season. I do
that's
see it.
that is unacceptable,
It's
bro.
unacceptable.
That is unacceptable. You have players that
Everyone.
cost like I don't understand, bro. It's Fulham. It's
And
Fulham.
you got to respect Fulham, but it's Fulham. You know what I mean, bro? Did you see the highlights, bro? It was like they had no chances. It's embarrassing, bro. It's so bad.
Wait. Have you seen Mason Mount?
No, I haven't. I
Oh
haven't
my
seen him.
God,
That's the
bro,
whole point. He
bro.
disappears.
I wish we can double down, triple down on our take early on. What we
Yeah,
said about him, bro.
yeah,
The kid has no vision. Like I decision making as well. Terrible. It's terrible. It is absolutely flawed. I don't know how he's still
yeah. What
even contending for
I've
that
heard that
spot.
there's been like contract issues with Mount, and like here's my thing, bro. I feel like that's a guy who's been given opportunity after
After opportunity,
opportunity after opportunity.
it's
I
this.
feel like there's going to be a time, and it might be soon, where they're like, you know what, we don't need you anymore. We can say no to you,
Nah.
and you're going to watch that guy's career go way down. Trust me, bro. This is listen. Is he going to start in the Man U midfield? No. City midfield? No. Tottenham midfield? Probably not. No. Arsenal midfield? No. Like he's not starting these midfields, bro. This guy, I don't know. He's not starting the Brighton's midfield. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, bro. Gallagher, another one. Here's my thing with Chelsea, and we've been saying this forever. They just need to clean everything out, bro. Aubameyang's not even making the roster. Like there's so many problems over there. So I think we just look. I just think we just wait till next season to see what Chelsea's going to do.
Yeah.
But Yeah, that's there's no reason to talk about Chelsea right now. Like, what's the point? I mean, where are they at in the table? They're in ninth. They got 30 points. Yeah, it's embarrassing, isn't it? It's embarrassing, bro. You know what I mean? Two
I love it.
losses,
I love
two
it.
draw. Yeah, it's embarrassing. Liverpool even lower.
Hey, CFC, you bums, man. You know, I remember y'all was laughing at us, cracking jokes. Now look how the
So,
tables have turned.
yeah, it's
Oh
funny.
my
They were
god.
cracking jokes before they even won anything. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. But
Man,
yeah, I mean, episode 59, Jay. Again, I will congratulate you, bro. I mean, you guys are playing really, really well for the most part. Again, better than expected. I think it's just that defense that sort of revolutionized your team and allowed you guys to sort of play a certain way. So, and again, the manager's been phenomenal. I'll be honest, I love Ten Hag. I can't
bro,
deny it.
I
I love
was
the guy.
I was thinking about it in all my times, you know, of being a Man United fan. Like I told people before, I came over like right as Sir Alex was on his way out. So I only got to see like one season of like glory. So you can't really say I'm a bandwagon fan because everything
Yeah,
after that has been absolute shit,
you're the opposite, Jay.
bro. So when I tell you to have a manager like Eric Ten Hag come in, bro, I
Yeah,
feel like, oh my god, it's amazing, bro. I've never had this feeling before. I'm not
yeah,
worried. I'm like, oh, he has it. He can go watch the kids.
yeah.
It's that type of feeling, bro. So yeah, it's good, bro. And first season, so we haven't seen anything yet.
And listen, I agree, and that's why it's so weird. Like even this weekend, I'm like, man, can Man you actually win the title? You know what I mean? And the reality is, I don't think you can put much past this manager, bro. I think you don't doubt this guy. I really don't.
That
Like this guy's different, bro.
if he
This
gets
guy
the
is
title
different.
in his first season,
Jay, you guys were the worst team in worst Manchester United team in Premier League history,
bro,
literally 6 months ago.
if that happens, you know what you got to do. You got to go on Fanatics and give me a jersey.
So for those who don't know, we've just started on episode 58, episode 59 to start monetizing the podcast a little bit. Um, Trying to do it in the most organic way possible. Um, just a couple affiliate links in the description of these videos, as well as on the bestofrivals.com website. One of those is Fanatics, a apparel store um, for all of your football needs. Some beautiful, authentic Man City jerseys over there. Some pretty ugly Man United jerseys as well.
Ah,
But 65% off at the moment. So, cop that with link in bio and the link in the description. So, yeah, with that, Jay, episode 59. You can find everything we do essentially on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at The Best of Rivals, as well as the podcast everywhere, including Apple Podcast and Spotify and YouTube and everywhere else at The Best of Rivals Podcast. Episode 59, myself, Jay, congratulations again for the good weekend. And we will talk to you very, very soon. We are out.
let's go.